I spent 10 days in Palworld. In this video, we will be taking a look at what happened during those 10 days. You will see how I transformed this place into this place in just 5 days and much more. I started my first day by beating up a little chicken and went on to further explore the world. Here I am going to start building my base. I am of course starting with a little house, so that I have some place to stay the night. And well, I am gonna need a workbench to make some tools. Now I really need to get some materials, so it's a perfect time to put my new tools to use. When working, this guy just decided to run into my base and well, I obviously need to defend my base. Well then, I guess I gotta get back my stuff, huh? And with that, the night began to set. And well, due to not having a bed, I just sat there in my house, waiting. So I woke up and now there is this guy here in my base trying to sell items. No sir, you can't do that here. But now I really need to get out there and catch some more pelts. Given that I also need food, I will turn some pelts into some. Now that I have some pelts, it's time to officially set up my base by placing a pelt box and putting some pelts to work. So now that there are pelts to work for me, they obviously need some place to stay. I will build some amazing apartments for these pelts to stay. I mean, maybe I can even get some rent out of them. And here I am trying to figure out how to put a roof on a house. Yeah, maybe I'll just skip roofs. Now, to end the day, I finally decided to put on some clothes. Getting up at day 3, I was ready to go out and get some more pelts. I didn't find much, but at least I got a couple new pelts like this Piplup and Vulpix. For day 3, I also wanted to add some more functionality to my base. First I built a little farm to grow some berries, and afterwards I also built a Palgear workbench, but turns out I have not unlocked anything for it yet. Oops! And with that, we will go back to bed. For day 4, I wanted to continue on expanding my base. I started by building a statue of power, which would help increase the pelt's power. I am also not a big fan of how dark my base is at night, so I would spend a lot of time on day 4 putting up torches throughout the base to light it up. The apartments also started to run out of space, so I decided to add another floor to the apartment building for future pelts to move into. As the night moved in, I had just one more build project in mind. Luckily, I had enough torches out so that I could still build this little house. My plan for this building is to fill it up with chests and workbenches to free up space in my house. As I was preparing to renovate my house for day 5, my base was suddenly attacked. Me and my pals had to defend our home with all our might against these wild raiders. After a long and hard battle, we ended up coming out victorious. Now with our base safe again, I could start renovating my house. I started out with expanding the walls of my house and also added a second floor for even more space. Something I really want is to have a nice overview of my base when sleeping. So I am making a kind of balcony with my bed up top. For some final changes to my house, I will also start adding some furniture to it. And well, with that ends day 5. After working a lot on my base, I decided I needed to go out and get some more pelts. After I got back, we got raided again! After yet another hard-fought battle, we saved our base once again. With all that done, it's time to go to bed once more. As we are nearing the end of the 10 days, I once again want to find new strong pelts so that we can end this on a high note. As you can see, I was able to get quite a few new pelts today. And well, I also found the Syndicate thugs and... I just had to capture one of them to put them to use at my base. There was also this base of thugs that I felt like I could take on. After defeating this base, I finally reached the Rayne Syndicate tower. But we will get back here later on in the video. With all this exploring done, I think it's time to end day 7. Whoa, 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 whoa! What are you doing up there? You need some help getting down? So then, I don't really feel ready to do the tower yet. So, I will go out and ready myself up more. This looks like it might lead somewhere with new strong pals. So, let's check it out. Okay, so you are way too strong for me to fight. Wait, what are you doing? Oh god, now I gotta run out of here. Okay, so it turned night and I feel like I am in a really bad place and gotta find my way back to base. After a long run, I managed to get back and end this day. Tomorrow we will go to the Rayne Syndicate tower. So today is the last day to prepare. I spent all day fighting pals to level up my pals. I also fought this boss. Given that I spent all day grinding, there was not much more interesting things going on. It's finally time to fight the boss at Rayne Syndicate Tower. Time to beat these two up. That didn't go as planned, but I won't give up. I will go right back and fight the boss once more. We finally did it! We spent 10 days in Palworld and managed to win against Zoe and Grizzbolt. Those were my 10 days in Palworld. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll see ya in the next one.